my name does not matter. But my blood does not carry the name Blackburn, Hugh Blackburn, an officer of the 78th Fraser Highlanders. And I will tell ye what the history books will not. September 1759. The river they call St. Lawrence lay grey as a dead man's eye. We came up the cliffs in the dark, landsail foul on, boots full of mud, hands torn on the rock, hearts hammering like war drums under wet wool. Wolf walked among us pale as candle wax, he knew. We all knew. By morning, one empire would bury another on a farmer's field. The plains of Abraham, 15 minutes, that is all it took. 15 minutes of musket smoke and screaming, and the white flag of France came down from the rock of Quebec forever. I stood in the frost with my broadsword, and I felt no glory. I felt the cold. I felt the weight of what we had ended. And yet, I am here today with my heart full of love, speaking to ye of Samuel de Champlain. Nay, if ye were a Highlander, a conqueror's son, in love with the very man whose dream we came to take. But hear me, Champlain was no king's pet. He was a navigator, a cartographer, a soldier of the sea, my favorite pirate I call him. And I mean it as the highest honor a Scot can give. He crossed the Atlantic more than 20 times in ships that were little more than floating coffins. 20 times against ice and scurvy and the indifference of the crown of France, who gave him promises and sent him pennies. In 1608 he drove his habitation into the rock beneath Cap Diamant. 3 wooden buildings, a moat, a garden, and a will of iron. That first winter, 20 of his 28 men died. Scurvy took them one by one in the dark. And in the spring, when the ice broke, did he sail home? No, he planted, he mapped, he learned the languages of the Innu, the Wendat, the Algonquin. He made alliances not with cannon, but with wintering among them, eating their corn, sharing their fires. That is the difference, ye see. We conquered the colony, he built the people, every farm along that river, every steeple, every stubborn French voice, still singing after 400 years. That is Champlain's cartography, written in flesh and stone. The crown abandoned him 100 times. His investors betrayed him, Kirk, his English privateers took it back from him in 29. And the old man simply waited and negotiated and took it back. He died on Christmas Day, 1635, in the town he willed into being. No portrait of him survives. Think on that, the father of New France. And we do not truly know his face, but I know his heart. It is out there still, in the fog on the river at dawn, in the frost on the black spruce, and every child of Quebec who refuses to disappear. I am the descendant of the men who won the plains, and I stand here a proud son of Quebec, telling ye plainly, the battle lasted 15 minutes. The dream has lasted 400 years.